Well, hello friends. This is Bruce Conn reporting today from the beautiful Ohio River. And as we scan along the river, you actually can see one of the objects of my studies here on the river, and that is a passenger vessel taking people up and down the river, and of course along with the people, anything that they happen to be carrying. You also, though, can see behind me the beautiful city of Cincinnati. Cincinnati, Ohio is now a very modern city, but it is a very old city as well. It's one of the most important older cities in the Midwestern part of the United States. It is, I'm standing actually in Kentucky, and the Ohio River is the border between the states of Kentucky and Ohio. As we look back at the boat, by the way, you can see a little bit of the history here. This is an old stern wheeler, a wheel or paddle boat with the propulsion in the back. Not quite so big and grand as the old days where you had the beautiful Delta Queen, the Mississippi Queen, the large river boats that were made famous by a very important literary figure in America, Mark Twain. There was another literary figure, though, in America, a very famous writer and poet, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And Longfellow visited Cincinnati back in the 1800s and referred to this as the Queen of the West, it is now called, or the Queen City of the West, referring back to his description and his love for this area. He also mentioned the beautiful river. The river, of course, is very important to me and to my research teams, not so much from the standpoint of literature, culture, or history, but from the standpoint of environmental science, from the standpoint of the movement, potentially, not only of people and cargo up and down the river, but also of, unfortunately, invasive species from other countries, from other continents, potentially diseases that can infect the people of the major cities, because rivers, by their nature, large navigable rivers like the Ohio River, serve as important corridors for movement of whatever is going in and out, accidentally as well as intentionally. And of course, it also becomes the place where you do have these major port cities like Cincinnati or Pittsburgh upstream from here, Louisville, Kentucky downstream from here. You have the concentration of people, and then you have farmlands in between where animals can become infected with pathogens that spread up and down the rivers. People can become infected. And that's what my team study, not only on this river, but around the world. The Ohio River is one of the major inland rivers of North America. That is, it does not empty directly into the ocean, but rather this one is a tributary of the mighty Mississippi River. It dumps into the Mississippi River just downstream from St. Louis, but upstream from Memphis and New Orleans. And then the Mississippi River ultimately goes into the ocean, into the Gulf of Mexico. And from there you can have ships coming in from South America, the Caribbean, even from Europe, as well as all of Central America. And we have to watch these things to see what the movement of materials might entail and whether or not invasive species and pathogens may be spread through these inland waterways. For now, I'm going to get back to work. I hope you can get out and enjoy some of our beautiful rivers and some of our beautiful cities in this country. While you're doing it, please stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great time. Take care.